Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Ricky Green for Tide Talk Sports, your host here on the Alabama Football News and Rumors channel on YouTube, presented by Chat Sports. Today we will continue our 2021 class prospect spotlight, taking a look at an in-state linebacker that, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated prospects in this class. We're talking about Ian Jackson, and we'll get started right now. I want to start out today's episode much like we usually do with a question for our viewers. Get in the comment section right now. Simple yes or no. Give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Do you believe having in-state recruits is critical to the success of a football program? Y for yes, N for no, and I'll pin this down below. Can't wait to see what everybody thinks about that. Got the question for our viewers out of the way now. We'll jump straight in to today's episode of Tide Talk. Like I said in the description, really excited about this particular episode because it gives me a chance to use my platform to shine an even brighter light on a young man that deserves every bit of the shine and the attention that he gets. He's an incredible young man off the field, a great student athlete in the classroom, and when the lights come on Friday night, this young man is out of sight. I'm talking about Ian Jackson out of Prattville, Alabama. Now, you've heard me say it before, and I will take this to my grave. Ian Jackson is one of the most underrated recruits in the entire 2021 recruiting class. Like I said, the recruiting services have him ranked like the 13th or 14th best outside linebacker, I believe. I'll pull up 247 Sports right quick here. 13th best outside linebacker, the 236th best overall football recruit in the country. And to me, that is just absolutely laughable. You would have to line 235 football players up right in front of me and show me for me to be able to believe that there's 235 guys better than Ian Jackson out of Prattville, Alabama. Now, we have been very fortunate at Tide Talk Sports to have developed a great relationship with Ian's uncle, Coach Reggie Jackson. Been fantastic to us anytime we've had questions. He's been ready to provide the answers that we've asked for. So it is my pleasure and my honor today to take just a few minutes and shine a bright light on Ian Jackson. Like I said a moment ago, he deserves every bit of it. This is a young man that reminds me a little bit of a Rashaan Evans type guy. If you remember, Rashaan Evans, when he was in Crimson and White, was a guy that always definitely had the ability to line up at outside linebacker and get after the quarterback or play that spy role. Basically, whatever you needed him to do, he could do it. But he really made his money on the inside for Alabama at inside linebacker. And that's exactly what I think Ian will do once he gets to the capstone. This young man is a guy that just really has kind of flown under the radar, ranked as a 4-star prospect, and that's great and all, but his ranking does not match his talent level whatsoever, in my opinion. I believe that along with Deontay Lawson, we're talking about a young man here in Ian Jackson that, at least in my opinion, would be in the top 5 middle linebackers in the nation for the class of 2021. So definitely a young man that I'm very excited about getting to Tuscaloosa and getting him to work, learning the defense, and just seeing exactly where his career leads him, because I believe that sooner rather than later, this is a young man that you're going to see suiting up on Sundays in the NFL. Before we continue on in today's episode, though, if you haven't hit that subscribe button just yet, I need you to go ahead and do that for me right now. We have a goal of reaching 3,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. And if you could hit that subscribe button for me right now, I think it would go a long way in helping us get there. And I'm sure that we're going to get there. I'd certainly appreciate it if you take just a couple of seconds and hit that subscribe button for me right now. All right, now moving right along, talk a little bit about Ian Jackson's physical attributes. 6'2", right around 225, 230 pounds, is a guy that really moves incredibly well for a young man that size. 6'2", 225 is not a small guy, especially when he's coming at you and he's quick as lightning. I mean, Ian Jackson is a guy that playing that linebacker position just seems to do everything the right way. He takes fantastic angles. He's not a guy that's going to get beat from side to side very often at all. He has quickness. He can change that speed into power. He's able to drop back some in coverage, unlike a lot of linebackers that are his size. He's just a special talent, and a young man that I keep saying and will continue to say is terribly underrated when it comes to his ranking, and will definitely wake some people up and shake some people up when he puts on that crimson and white there for the University of Alabama. And I definitely cannot wait to see how his career develops. Now, he is out of Prattville High School, like we mentioned a few moments ago. And this is a kid that had offers from just about every program that you could imagine. His primary recruiter for Alabama, of course, was Charles Kelly, and Pete Golding kind of helped Charles Kelly out there, which is important with Pete Golding being our inside linebackers coach at Alabama. You want to go ahead and start to build that relationship as quickly as possible. Just a guy that is unfreaking real. Athleticism, like I said, off the charts, and truly an alpha type guy on the defense, on the football field. Real quickly, I will read through the 247 Sports evaluation of Ian. While frame is unclear on film, intel suggests that Jackson has a modern second-level linebacker frame with the ability to add 20 or 30 pounds at the college level. Could be a big safety, but developmental upside could allow future play in an inside or outside linebacker. And I'm going to stop it right there. Mark my words, this is a young man that's going to make his money at Alabama as an inside linebacker, and he might play situationally there on the outside. 247 Sports' projection has him like a 4 to 7 rounder when he eventually does declare and become a part of the NFL draft process. But I'm going to say he'll go much higher than that. I project this guy as somebody that can come in, keep his head down, work hard, and be a second-round middle linebacker someday, and possibly even play his way up much higher than that. Now, if you are excited about Ian Jackson coming to Alabama and the talent that he possesses, I want you to hit that like button right now. A couple of things that does for us here on our channel. Number one, first and foremost, it forces the YouTube algorithm to recommend our video more often. More views, more growth, better for everybody, right? So go ahead and hit that thumbs up right now. The other thing that does is it gives me an idea where we're at as far as putting out content that you all are enjoying, or maybe I'm putting out some things that you'd rather us just run right on through, and that's fine. But I won't know unless you hit that thumbs up button for me. So go ahead and do that right now. If you don't want to miss a single minute of what we've got going on here on our YouTube channel, I'm telling you, Tide Talk Sports is bringing the goods. Hit that bell right now for notifications so you'll never miss a single minute here on the Alabama Football News and Rumors channel on YouTube, presented by Chat Sports. I'll see you next time right here. I'm Ricky Green. Roll Tide.